Thank you for being a friend.
Oh, yeah.
Travel down the road and back again.
Hey, so we started from the bottom, now we're here, girl.
It's true.
Oh, yeah. This is my part right here. Ooh, if I did everything, the biggest gift, the biggest. Thank you for being my friend. Oh, yeah. Hallelujah.
Hi, welcome to Golden Girls Podcast. It's your girl Destiny. Hey, ladies.
Hey, it's your girl Missy, the one you love. Hi, everybody.
Hey, it's DJ. That's all I got.
It's going on anyways. That Golden Girls Podcast is back.
Period.
We have been a little MIA for a little while, so we had made plans to come back for season 2 in September, I believe. And then, honestly, because of COVID and just how things worked out, we weren't able to really stay consistent and be all in the same room together. And just, it was so many different things. So, we just kind of, did what Black women do and figured out how to do the show ourselves. So,
Yes.
I think the funniest part of the fact that I can't figure out how to share this doggone thing is that I figured out how to run this entire show.
She producing the whole show and can't do a watch party on her Facebook.
It's the silliest thing in the world.
I'm just the model and the host. I'm just, but Dez is the main man around these parts.
We did what Black women do, and we basically figured out how to make this happen on our own.
In-house shit. Boss shit.
Yeah.
She ain't gonna flex. I'm a flex.
I wish I could show y'all. Like we done built a whole damn setup in here, and I'm so excited about it. It's been awesome. Like I have spent some weeks on YouTube teaching myself how to do some stuff. So
And some money, quiet.
yes.
Kept some money too.
yeah. So one of my goals for 2021 is invest in myself, and do not be scared. Like. Shoot, roll the dice on myself, see what happens. So, if this works out right and y'all looking to somebody to produce your podcast, give me a little time. But
Audio books too, all that.
I might be able to make it work. Whatever you need, audio, video, as you can see, we got the
Pictures.
video, audio. I got, whatever.
That wasn't the right button, but
It wasn't the right
we
button.
getting there. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, there you go.
Period. She was gonna find.
There you go. All right. So anyway, mental health check-in. How y'all doing?
I'm doing really well. So, one of the greatest things that happened to me today, which is something I enjoy that happens often, my group message with 2 of my closest friends. We just had to, revamp and do a little pep rally in our group message to get everybody back focused on knocking these goals down. We shared some good news, some things we were thankful for, and just said you know what, we gonna have a goals day and we gonna hold each other accountable for it. So, that's the space that I'm in. I'm ready to jump, like Steve Harvey said. I'm about to jump this year.
Yes,
Yeah,
I love
I'm
it.
jumping.
I love it.
I'm scared as fuck, but I'm gonna do that shit though.
I love it.
Just do it.
I love it. Yay. So, really quick, I do have to explain another part to y'all. There's a lot of different things changing with the show. It's a lot of things building with just Golden Girls, period, and how we're getting stuff moving. So, on top of the fact that we are going to be doing our live shows every Thursday around somewhere between 7 and 10, pretty much.
Yeah.
But we'll be doing our live shows on Thursday. The actual edited pretty show will drop on Sundays. You'll be able to check that out on YouTube. You can find it on our Facebook page. You can also listen to the podcast the same way that you listen to any other podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Breaker, Anchor, anything that you listen to podcasts on, you should be able to find us. Just look it up. Go Golden Girls Podcast. It should be posted by Destiny Williams. So if it's not, it shows you the person that posted. If it's not, that's not the right one.
If it ain't the producer, it ain't it.
Period. Period. So, yes. So on top of that, everything that we have going on, we are actually going to be rotating in a few more hosts. We got some really amazing women that has agreed to join our team. And there are 6 of us total now. And what we'll do is every show, depending on the topics, our availability, what we're able to do, we'll kind of push us in and out. So you'll see the same 6, 7 women, but you'll see us at in different spaces, different perceptions and things like that.
In different combinations.
Yeah, so it's really, really important to me to make sure that Golden Girls is reflected in a way that all, like, lots and lots of variations of women of color. Let's be specific. This is not for everybody. But I want to make sure that different variations of women of color are being represented. And so if there's you will ever want to get involved in any type of way, please let me know. We are looking always to bring more women to the stage. That's just kind of how this is working. It doesn't make sense to just keep it limited. So just had to give you that little background information real quick, right? So the reason that I'm saying this is because we have an amazing new woman today that is agreed to join our team. And it's so funny because a year ago I asked her to do this and she was like, I don't like talking, and left it at that. And was not having it. She would not come. She would not try. She would not nothing. So this year we got her to come and try. And she done actually signed on and agreed to,
in the building.
I'm here.
In the building. And
So
see, that's
we
why
got
we do
over
what we
there.
do. That's why we do what we do.
Yes. Like,
She talked me into it.
You
Yeah,
know,
pushing
bribed
women
her
out.
some.
yes.
It was some
Into it.
talking, some bribing, kind of trapping, but she here.
Y'all good with
Everything.
words. man.
Everything.
Y'all good with words.
That's why I went to law school.
You got
I already
me.
told Destiny we had a call, and I said I'm gonna get DJ to come.
And you did. You did. I'm
Do
here
what I gotta
again.
do. Got to do it. Is she gonna be
You
coming
agreed
back?
to come back. Like,
Second
you
She gonna be
episode.
coming back. Okay, so how you doing, DJ?
introduce yourself.
I'm good. You know, I'm DJ. I'm a new mom.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
have started house hunting.
Ooh.
I'm so excited.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
Okay, so what's gonna be the part of the house that's yo shit? Like, cause I feel like moms need to have a part of their house, even if it's a fucking closet shit.
Yes.
That's yo shit. The kids can't come, none of that.
So Des got me inspired by this sunroom. So
This ain't my shit though because I'm in the hot tub all the time.
I want a
It's
sunroom
mine,
without
it's in
the hot tub.
Yeah.
The hot tub gotta go outside.
Okay, period.
But I plan on having me a sunroom, she shed,
Yes.
something of the sort. I need.
Yeah.
My husband is gonna have his basement. That is his man cave. Whatever. Leave me alone. I want to have my she shed. If I am out there, and y'all go out of y'all way to bother me,
I just need to know why.
I'm fighting everybody.
Is somebody dying?
I'm fighting everybody in the house.
Look, is somebody
If you
dying? And if
come-
they already dead, don't bother me.
Listen here. If we are not calling 911, there's no reason for you to come in here.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Period.
I'm happy that all of us are in good spirits in this 2021 because it started off
Oh.
It started off right.
weird.
Oh no, that's the Golden Bowl.
All right, so we'll.
The
All
Terrence
right.
did Golden Bowl. We're gonna talk about them.
Okay. All right.
Listen, white people acting like thugs and terrorists. We are gonna talk the fuck about it.
Domestic terrorism.
Listen, we
That's
got
what it was.
They call us thugs. They talk about us to the ground. We are monsters. We are unruly. We gonna talk about the way that they acted. Sorry, they got to like
I'm in one.
yes.
Listen.
Okay, wait. Anywho,
Okay.
All right, yeah, because I'm about to flame the fuck out their ass.
We gotta pause.
So, sorry guys, if y'all haven't noticed, it's dinner time as well. So, my husband tried to slide in and get his chicken.
We
and
would
hot
tell y'all
sauce
but
and
what we
stuff.
eating, but they ain't paid for no promo. But just know, we happy. We happy.
Chicken.
It's good.
So we ain't gonna tell y'all what
It's
kind
good.
though, because they ain't paid for no promo.
And, you know,
But it's good.
It's good.
all this little chicken. Okay, so, and then we also got a couple like amazing people that's kind of working in our background. We got, you know, we're gonna talk them into coming into the foreground eventually, but that's kind of how things work.
You know
around
how we
here.
do.
So we got my boo Michaela. Hey, man.
Hi,
KK.
Michaela.
Hey, girl. Hey.
So we're gonna talk her into it, but today it ain't her day. So okay. The point of today's show, since we coming back, we just kind of want to reflect a little bit. 2020 was a really hard year. We kind of just want to laugh, kind of, talk a little bit. And then we just really want to put it to rest because us as a podcast, we have not been able to get together. We've not been able to hang out with y'all and just really put to rest.
Yeah, 2020 came for the Golden Girls, like,
baby.
all the way fucked up.
It did.
And if I catch her on the street,
Woo!
Hands.
I
I'm
ain't
sorry.
never been bullied like that.
but we
I ain't
back
never.
though.
But listen,
We been,
stronger.
but
just,
we don't break.
listen, bosses came back different, like
Yes.
different people. So,
Yeah, like I'm on a whole new glow up type shit. Y'all ain't
Yep.
even ready.
So, actually, I think we should probably go on the Golden Bowls before we do the plates.
Absolutely.
So normally we would do Golden Bowls last, but I think that we should do it first because what we're going to do in today's session is we're going to do an activity where we write down everything that we are leaving and putting to rest in 2020.
yeah.
We're going to put it on our nice glass plates. And then after the show is over, we going outside and we about to start smashing plates. Because
We smashing them bitches. And we gonna do a challenge. We're gonna do a challenge. So we gonna post our plate smashing Death to 2020 challenge.
Mm-hmm.
And we want y'all to like smash them bitches. Like
listen, y'all know the Bust It Challenge? Bust it. We busting plates. Like
yes, like we
need to
busting all that shit.
smash.
2020 need her ass beat. This is our way of whooping sis ass.
Yeah, pretty
We gonna drag her like Jocelyn did on that one Love and Hip Hop reunion. That's what tip we on. I'm Jocelyn today. 2020 about to catch these hands. Keep me out your storyline.
Okay, so before we go into that, before we get into 2020 and beating her ass because she needs it, and I ain't gonna lie, 2021 is looking a little iffy too, but it's all right.
I'm gonna give her a chance though.
Yeah, we gonna give her a chance. We gave 2020 a chance, and she said, y'all know nothing about these 20s. You think
That hoe ain't even wait till June.
no,
Oh my god.
She
Not
pulled
even.
up early to the party.
like March.
She
like,
came shooting before motherfucking free before 11 was over.
You so dumb. Okay, so real quick, how y'all feel about Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan
Listen,
and them being together?
listen.
I love
It's a
it.
Golden Bowl.
I
Gold or
love
gold.
it. I love it.
So for everybody that has never participated in Golden Bowl, basically what it is I say something, everybody got to pick Golden Bowl. You can't pick no side. Like you can't be in the middle. You got to decide it is gold or is it bold. So I know Lori Harvey had a lot of attention this week because she announced her new boo, Michael B. Jordan, who fine as hell. So how y'all feel about Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey being booed up?
Gold.
14 carats. They two fine ass single black people. They young, getting money.
Young.
Let them enjoy themselves.
They just enjoying life. They young.
Like,
You're
listen.
young. You're supposed to date. You're supposed to have fun.
And listen, Lori
So what
Harvey,
about
let
Lori
me tell you
Harvey
something.
being, like I guess people are saying she hopping,
Oh,
she hopping
good
from
God.
guy to guy.
Dudes do it all the time.
all the-
No,
all the
listen,
time. You're
and like not
supposed to
even listen, and not even being funny. Like, let me tell y'all something. It ain't even dudes. Everybody damn near out here doing that shit. Now, whether you know
Yeah.
or not is a different story.
Yeah.
I'm sure if Lori Harvey could keep it to herself, she would.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, that's not her lifestyle.
And it's different for people who are famous.
Exactly.
Like, she's famous.
She walked
Yeah.
outside her door and it's
But listen
cameras.
here,
Yeah.
let me tell you something. I'm wanted, I'm desired. The niggas love me. The people love me.
Leave
What's
me
the
alone.
problem?
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Yeah. And what is she? 20? How is she?
Young.
She young. She's still young enough to do all her whole
She
shit,
the
have her
25
whole
and
facts
under.
deleted, and start the fuck over.
Yeah.
Do your thing, Lori.
Yeah.
Fuck them. Fuck
Yeah.
them.
Yep.
I agree. I agree. I think it's gold. I think it's beautiful. That was easy. We don't never get through Golden Bowl that fast. That's just what I'm
Because listen, we all agree. Hey, because if they could do it, they would do it.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
If you a woman and you hate no Lori Harvey, it's because you can't do it. Bitch.
Exactly.
If you could get Michael B. Jordan, come on, let's run them off. And not even trying to be funny on no Lori Harvey shit. I'm not gonna say Diddy and his son because I don't know if that's true. But
She don't have no kids.
Even if it is
None
true,
of that.
if you
I don't
could
have
do
a
it, you
man.
wouldn't do it. I'm
I'm
saying.
Diddy and his son.
I probably just would have went straight to Diddy. But
I would have
that's
went
just me.
straight to Diddy.
That's just me though.
I mean, I feel it, but shit don't always work like that.
But
Maybe
why
that's
not? But why not?
You know what? And I'm gonna be honest. In that situation, Diddy is wrong. I don't think Lori has any. I don't
Listen,
think it matters. I
every
think
man that
Diddy's
sit
wrong.
there and rap with Future, I don't give a fuck if they was real sisters. But she
Yeah.
can't fuck with Diddy and his
Yeah.
son. What? Okay, yeah.
But how much older is Diddy than her? He knew what he was doing.
Oh, I don't.
I mean-
either way, I don't even have a problem with his age. I just think he just didn't have to do that. Like, just out of like. I mean, I know his son might act like he don't care, but like, I know that's kind of weird for your dad
It is.
to be like. It's your dad.
Yeah,
Like,
and I
he's Diddy to everybody else.
yeah.
That's his dad. Like,
So do we know that Lori Harvey actually dated both? Because I know that was said. But my thing is, I also know how people just
They spend
put shit together the way they want to put shit together. Like,
I don't know. I haven't researched it. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, I'm like, it's one of those things that I'm not just gonna jump to believe because motherfucker said that that's what's happening. Just because you got this girl in a picture with somebody don't mean she dating them. Like, she could literally have famous fine ass homeboys. Y'all so fucking irritating. But listen, if Lori, if you ain't hitting Michael B. Jordan hit, do it, sis.
Yeah, I'm actually I love it. I'm not mad at it. Hell, like I said, if I could, I probably would.
Yeah,
Like, absolutely.
I'm just. I mean, you know, hypothetically,
Right?
because ain't none of us here single. So clear that
You
shit
know,
up.
if I just wasn't the angel that I am.
Right,
Like, you know,
like if I wasn't so virtuous,
Right,
You
you
know,
know?
obviously,
Like-
you know what I mean.
You know. So I'm switching.
But yeah, come
Okay.
on, bro, we about to get in trouble.
What about the terrorists? Let's talk about the terrorists real
the
quick.
domestic terrorism that we witnessed on live.
I don't need to say it's
television.
bold.
Just bold.
Let me tell y'all something about white men protesting. It
What are you
literally,
protesting?
yeah.
What? No, that was not a protest. Like, that was.
Let me
not
tell
even
let me tell you why all this is stupid from my point of view. Like what I saw and how dumb this was, outside of the fact of how fucked up it was. Y'all got motherfucking, and see, this goes to show you that they don't have no fucking culture. They can't even protest with their own shit. They got on motherfucking fox fur and motherfucking, like, you going into the Capitol building, what you need camouflage for?
It was war. Like even in the videos, the way that they, like, the language they were using and the way that they were talking, like, it was a planned attack on that building. Like,
No, I
these
understand
fools
that, but I'm
actually
saying,
thought that they
yeah,
were-
but I'm saying people wear camouflage in war for a reason. It's called camouflage. So, like, my thing is, it's like, the things y'all use ain't even y'all own shit. Like, first of all, it's appropriation of, it's
everything.
yeah, like, just like when the Charlottesville happened, y'all got tiki torches. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? And then, what are you protesting? And then, like, look at what the fuck y'all trifling asses do when you protest. You defecate and wipe it on the fucking walls?
I didn't even know they did that.
Girl. Like, certain shit
They're
just
just
piss you the
ignorant.
fuck off because it's so fucking disgusting.
I don't even really have energy for them. Like, for me, it's just like, even watching it, I was like, wow.
Where was the tear gas?
Here's
Where
the
was
whiteness.
rubber
Yeah,
bullets?
and then on top of that,
The whiteness, like,
what?
the whiteness is
It's-
just,
it's the whiteness
just
for me.
extremely white. Like, I can't take it.
putting
It's
feet
entirely.
on the desk of the Senate, like going in their office.
but no,
Yeah, like,
but mind
even-
you, these
I'm
the
not
same
even
people.
thinking.
No, these
I
the
can't.
same people so fucking patriotic. Colin Kaepernick, he's disrespecting the military and he's disrespecting the flag.
And you literally
Y'all
brought it
shitted
to
on
the
the
White
walls in the Capitol building.
Yeah, absolutely.
So here we go
I just don't
again.
have
It was
energy for
never about patriotism.
I don't have the energy for it. I
Y'all,
can't give them
yeah, you know
anything
what? Let's
extra.
move the fuck on.
I have nothing for it.
I
Y'all
just
about to
can't.
have me on some Black Panther shit, and I ain't even trying to be in that mood.
So for me, I just when I look at it and like even watching it, I just it's sad, and I know that we all have different experiences. Like I know as a white person, I know very much so as a white person, you really don't know what your privilege is. Like I actually understand. I know.
I don't think that
you
they don't.
see
I don't
it.
think that they all don't see it because
I don't
they
think-
use it. So
Yeah,
you see
but
it.
no. If my entire existence is created around this privilege, it is invisible. I don't see it being there. Like someone has to teach me that it's there, and I have to go through the experience. And if it is a positive thing, why would I go through a negative experience learning about it? Like if I can use it, nobody can stop me from using it. I have to make the choice to go through learning about it. And then when I learn about it, it's a negative thing for me. It creates more issues in my life. So it's scary. Like I even get that. Like it's not an excuse.
But on a human level,
but
it's-
there is an understanding of where
Yeah.
they're coming from. Like,
Yeah.
like if I grew, like I came out of this world as a little white baby. I've been that way my entire life. People always move for me on the street. I didn't know it was a thing. Because I just thought that people move for everybody. I didn't know they moved for me because I was white. Like that.
And I didn't know that and I didn't notice that I wasn't moving.
Yeah,
for other
I didn't
people.
know.
Yeah.
Like because I moved for white men as a white woman and didn't even notice it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Like
And I do it so absentmindedly when I do it. I be like, damn, I should have bumped into his ass.
Yeah,
I be pissed.
Absolutely, but yeah. So I actually understand that. That's why when black people say like it's not my job to teach white people the black experience, I agree to a certain level. I think that there has to be education on both sides, or we ain't gonna never get nowhere. But that's a whole different discussion. I get all that privilege, all that everything, but for you to sit at home and watch people protest because a man died at the hands of the police for nothing. Multiple times. It continuously happens. Yes. Like looking at it, I'm like, yeah, he should never ever have broke the rules and said anything to police. Even though we are like, that's not a big enough reason to lose your life. Okay. All right. Maybe he should not have broken the rules and said anything to police. Or bossed up on the police officer. Or the police officer had the right to defend himself. If all of these rules make sense, right? You motherfuckers walked into the Capitol building and broke every single one of them. Now, if it was all lives mattering and we all play by the same rules, and well, maybe Trayvon Martin shouldn't have been walking around with a hood on. Maybe, is it Eric Gardner that was selling cigarettes? Like maybe he shouldn't have broke the law selling cigarettes. Who knows what Sandra Bland was doing to get pulled over? Like maybe, and not even saying, oh well, they won't even admit that, but that's a whole different thing.
Okay,
but you know what I'm saying. But I don't agree in any way.
Yeah,
but
I
if
get you.
you're gonna attack an excuse if you're gonna attach an excuse onto something, cool. But you walked your monkey asses in there and broke every motherfucking rule that you have been saying that it made sense for people to die on.
Mm-hmm.
People are dying for less than that. And y'all walked your asses in literally one of the most important buildings in our country, in the world.
Yep.
And you broke the glass windows. You busted through. There is videos of them talking as if like, well, if we're going to take this building, take the building?
Terrorists.
And you motherfuckers don't think that the rest of y'all should
Let
be
my
dead?
black ass walk in the airport and say some shit like that.
Take the building. You gonna take the air, girl? You're not gonna make it in the car talking about taking the airport on the way there.
Girl, my last name is Ishmael, and I get randomly checked so much.
Wow.
Girl, don't get me started.
I'm so like, There is no excuse. There is zero excuse for the way that they behaved and the way that law enforcement dealt with it. I'm more upset with the way that law enforcement
Where
dealt with
was
it.
the tear gas? Where was the rubber bullets?
Because
that
that's my thing.
was the reason to.
I get it. Maybe the National Guard, and I don't think it was right, but that was because of Trump. It took the National Guard a really long time. I get that. But I'm talking about the motherfucking regular police.
Exactly.
The goddamn security guards. George Zimmerman ain't even a goddamn police officer. He pulled out a gun. Where the fuck was all the guns that should have been pulled out?
Where?
And people that should have been shot
Where?
and killed?
Where?
For all of the rules that were breaking. Because apparently, remember, we live in a country where shooting a gun is fair.
So you gonna tell me not one of them white people resisted arrest?
Well, and
You not gonna tell me not one of them white people assaulted an officer?
girl, the
You not
officers
gonna
was letting them through. Did you see the video?
They walked in armed, number fucking one.
The officer, there's videos of officers opening the gates for them.
Because they was probably all at the Klan.
That's what I'm saying. It's the whole shit because some of them probably work in that bitch.
Oh, absolutely.
They all a part.
Anyway,
There's a video. I watched the video on Twitter today. I forgot who page it was on. Darn. There's a video of them talking. They're inside the Capitol right now, and they're talking they're like, okay, well, we have to collaborate in order to get this done. They're talking about collaborating with the police. Like, they're in there discussing, okay, we're gonna have to collaborate with them to get this through. And they're talking about security and police that they're about to work.
And this the last thing I'm gonna say, because Trump got a lot of shit for inciting that whole situation, and we already know he's an asshole. It is what it is. But and I mean, he doesn't conduct himself as a president, hasn't this whole time. But at the same time, I'm gonna let y'all know something. It ain't nothing Barack Obama can get up there and say that's gonna convince me to storm a Capitol building armed with a motherfucking animal on my back, shitting on walls, breaking shit, putting my feet on desk, and all that shit. Nothing. You as a grown ass person gonna let this man get you hype enough to act like you don't have no motherfucking home training. You gonna walk in this Capitol building where all this shit is getting done and you so fucking patriotic. That lets me know all that shit from the beginning to the end that y'all was saying about Colin Kaepernick. Actually, I already knew this, but you're justifying it now. It was about race. It ain't had shit to do with patriotism because y'all clearly don't give a fuck about that.
No.
Y'all literally protesting the way elections work every fucking 4 years. This is the country that y'all stand on. This is the country that y'all shitting on Colin Kaepernick for kneeling about. And y'all blackballed that man. And y'all took away his career for that shit.
The same people will talk
but
about
these
him
the
right
same
now.
people. The same people. Let them people climbing that wall had to been black, or better yet, let them people climbing that wall had to had turbans on and see how that shit would have turned the fuck out. Stop playing with me. If we're gonna have a conversation about this shit, let's have a real conversation about that shit.
Because right now, can we on with them?
Listen, can we treat them how they treated our brown people after 9/11? Can we treat y'all like that?
We need to,
because it's
every
terrorism.
White person needs to be checked. And this is
if I see you in the federal building, I should be clutching my pearls because you might shit on the wall.
You shouldn't be able to come
because I don't know what the fuck. You get what I'm saying? Like, God.
Even the way that that's being handled, like companies and people are trying to show that they're backing the rest of the world, and we all agree that the way that everybody acted is wrong, and so companies are making decisions the people,
they don't got no choice. They're not doing that because they want to. They don't have no fucking choice.
No, absolutely. But it's the people who we have identified that was there, they're not allowed on the airplane anymore. Blah 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 blah. But every single motherfucking Muslim person was getting checked and screened. It didn't matter who was, and probably wasn't making it on planes.
Yep.
After 9/11, wasn't even able to get close to a motherfucking airport.
And granted, 9/11 was
Absolutely.
catastrophic. Like, I'm not saying that the level of severity is the same, but the intention was the same. The same.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? And I mean,
I don't think
and that's-
the level of severity wasn't like, I don't think that
I'm
was
just
the
saying, like,
same.
as far as like people lost.
Oh, yeah, no.
You know,
I
level
don't
of
think they're in the
trauma,
same
and it might be
category.
for
But the level of like breaking laws.
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
Like literally the reason that people are dying. Like breaking laws and
Yeah.
like really like attacking the leader. Because this is the thing. 9/11 attacked our people. They attacked our leadership.
Yeah,
Low
our
key,
government.
Like
Yeah,
low key, it sounds really bad to say, but in the hierarchy of our country, because of political decisions, and
yeah,
stuff like
yeah,
that,
yeah.
you really attack the country harder by trying to attack our leadership. Like, you know, and I don't
They
ever
have
want
literally
anybody
sent
to
death
take
threats
that.
to our governor
Yeah. No, they tried to kidnap her.
and tried to
Virgin
kidnap
almost got
her.
kidnapped.
And tried to kidnap her.
Now, I want to make sure that I don't ever, like, I don't want anyone to think that, like I said, the level of severity is the same.
No, like I absolutely have
But yes.
a bunch of respect, you know, because many lives were lost in 9/11, and I'm not trying to say that on that level it's the same. But what I'm saying, terrorism, you know, this was domestic terrorism. 9/11, depending on who you are, you might believe that was domestic terrorism too, but
Yeah.
we'll
I
leave
got
that
you.
where it is.
Yeah. Terrorism is in it either way.
But what I'm saying, but if you don't believe that it was the U.S. government on 9/11 and you really believe that it was who they say it was,
Even if
but
it wasn't,
they
it
did,
was a
they
level
do
of
it, you know,
terrorism.
yeah.
Like,
So it's like,
it was an attack.
do this give us the green light to treat y'all how y'all treat people when y'all feel a little bit threatened?
No, we're gonna go to jail. We're gonna die. They're gonna shoot us. They're gonna kill us. Even like, have y'all seen the video of the black security guard that was watching the door at the Capitol? And he was like trying, it was just him. There's like literally 50, 60 white terrorists running towards him. And he's like, he has his hand on his gun. He's backing up. Like, he's like going up the stairs. Like, they're basically like forcing him. He doesn't touch, well, he does touch them because
Yeah.
one of them does get too close. But he's literally, you know, backing up. And there's lots of, you know, white people commenting on it. And they're like, oh my God, he should have just pulled his gun out and started shooting. And they, because they don't agree either.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
But even in those instances, what the level of privilege is they don't understand is that if he would have did that, he would have been the one in jail. Even though
Yep.
they did all of that stuff. As a black man, whether you at work or not, you still got to think about when to pull out your gun, how to act. They are storming the Capitol building.
I damn near rather let these white people just storm it because
Yes. Yep.
otherwise I'm still black.
Yep. Because, yep.
And lowest of
Yeah.
the low keys, I'm looking at people's faces who come in this bitch every day.
Yep. Yep.
And they losing their minds.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
I'm going to give it some effort.
Yep. DJ,
But
what
it's
you think?
boundaries to this black shit.
DJ, what you think? I wish y'all can y'all see her eyes? I hope y'all can see them eyes rolling because that was the that was the most mama reaction. She like, child.
That was the most embarrassing.
Why you embarrassed, girl?
Shit.
Them is not your people.
It's not, but at the same time,
We look dumb to other countries.
we
Oh,
look
listen, they're
dumb.
laughing
We
at
look
us.
dumb. How could you sit here and let those people storm the Capitol, climbing windows, setting off smoke bombs?
So now we look weak as fuck.
We look weak
Exactly.
as fuck.
Anybody can come over
we
here and
are
do it.
supposed to have the strongest military. We supposed to be
Shit, they
the
ain't coming.
baddest people out here. What happened here? What was that?
Y'all scared of these?
I keep saying it. Where was the tear gas?
They
Where
don't,
Yeah.
was
they
the
don't look
group?
at white people. They looked at that as an unruly protest. Because literally, naturally, how they look at white people, they don't see them as a
It's
threat.
not threatening.
Domestic
No matter
terrorism.
how crazy they're acting, they're not threatening until they actually start blowing holes in people.
Domestic terrorism.
Because even the white lady that got shot and died, I mean, God rest her soul. But who shot her? It wasn't the police, I don't think.
How do you break into you
Wait,
broke
wait.
in?
Why do we know who shot her?
You break in.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't even really care.
Well, no. I know, but I know. But why don't we know who shot her? I'm like, they're the longest crickets in the world. But yeah, I actually don't care either. But even the fact that why don't we know who shot her? Like,
And it was only her.
why are details like that being hidden? Because they're being hidden.
All
So
of that
what
drama,
is
it was
going on?
only
Like,
her.
you know what I'm saying? Like, if protesters killed another protester at a Black Lives Matter protest,
Black on black crime.
we all would have known that a black person killed a black person at that protest.
Yeah.
Why don't we know
Yeah.
who shot that woman? Why don't we know if it was police? Hell, they had every right. I'm sorry.
They did.
And so I
They
don't think that
did.
they would hide that. Why don't we know who shot that woman? And she dead.
Where's the white on white crime?
Shit, that was the white on white crime.
Period. You see how they get down. Oh, when we come, bitch, we come,
I
bitch.
thought Blue Lives Matter. What happened? You attacked them.
They didn't attack them. They let them in.
Yep.
You right.
They was on the team. That was
Blue
blue.
lives do matter.
Because that's their cousin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just had their clan meeting last night.
Yeah.
They came
Girl,
to
they win.
Girl,
They
they ain't got good song on their pants, so yeah, fuck them. I'm tired of talking about them. And that was 2021 anyway. We trying to put 2020 to bed. And
We are, because listen, when
yeah, peace out to y'all whole ass president.
So I'm gonna let y'all know the reason that I thought that it was important for us to do this, even though we are about 2 weeks into 2021, is because the Capitol building felt real 2020-ish.
Yeah.
And I feel like
Hopefully that was the grand finale.
I think that we need to set it down. It's time to lay it on down. We gotta lay all the 2020 energy down.
I'm gonna lay
Get it on out.
my troubles
Because that was real 2020-ish.
down by the riverside. Down by the riverside. Get you a plate, come on. Down by the riverside. Not that place. Girl, bye. Okay, so. Oh, goody.
Okay.
So I want to know. Grab your plates, because you know, right as we talk, because I want to know.
Okay.
Can you hand me the plate?
Yeah. What color marker? Oh, you know I want pink. What color marker you want, DJ?
Blue. You want to play?
Okay, she's scared.
So you don't want to, girl, come get this plate. Michaela don't want to come get a plate. Oh, get two, because I think Luke won't want to. Yeah, grab y'all some markers. All right.
Oh, damn, I ain't got no plate. All right. So, I brought this up to Des because I thought it was a good mental health exercise. And I thought it was a way that we can engage our viewers too. To do some exercise that kind of symbolize letting things go, letting things die that are toxic. Cause I know as a woman, as a black woman, as a person, I hold on to stuff even when I don't know. So I think it's a good time to really sit and think about and just kind of check your emotions and do a tally of like, what are the things from 2020 that I'm still holding on to? And how can I like release them and feel it in a dynamic way? Because sometimes you gotta get ignorant with your problems. We're gonna bust these bitches. So Des, what's something you trying to bust from 2020?
That's it. You know what? The first thing on my list, I'm really trying to bust from 2020 hell, 2019, 2018, is my imposter syndrome. So, imposter syndrome is something that basically it's a level of anxiety, a level of fear that you develop when you're in new spaces. People who are like trailblazers, people who have done things, first in their family, first in other situations like that, they experience it a lot. It's just kind of like a world of unknown. And so, it's a world of unknown, and then it's also basically where you feel like you are an imposter in your life. So let's say you the young, only black person sitting in the boardroom at your job. You feel like you don't supposed to be in the room because you're the only person in the room that looks like you. But the truth of the matter is you wouldn't be in the room if you didn't supposed to be there because it was hard as hell for you to get there in the first place. And so it was a lot harder for you than any other person in there to get there. That's what being the eyeball is. And so a lot of times you feel like an imposter of yourself. And like imposter syndrome has stopped me from doing a lot of things. Because I've questioned a lot of things like, oh, that's not going to work. Oh, they're not going to respond to that. Oh, they're going to think I'm lame. Oh, they're not going to like it. Well, I'm not really that good enough yet. I'm not, I can't do these things, blah, blah, blah. I'm not sure if y'all heard like my story about passing my licensing exam. But I literally approached it as if I did not know the information that I needed to. And then I passed the test on one go round because I knew it, period. Like, and so it's just like that. Like, my whole experience of that was imposter syndrome. And it's just something I've been dealing with. And it's really just about, for me, it is about walking into 2020 like cocky, like almost arrogant. Because I should be. Shit. Like, that's really what it is. Like, and just letting it go. Like, I deserve to be in every room that I'm in.
Period.
Because as a black woman, I would not have gotten in it if I didn't need to be in it. And also, I am capable of creating rooms for other people to be in. And that's really what it's about. Like, I'm in every room and I'm about to start creating rooms. Like, it's happening, it's arrogant, it's loud, and y'all better get ready because either y'all just gonna be talking shit about me or you're gonna be with me. But the shit is happening. I'm done. That's my 2020 what I'm dating.
DJ, what you got?
Got a lot of stuff.
Well, read it off.
Procrastination is a big one.
Oof.
I'm a procrastinator. I will wait until I am under pressure to do stuff. I work good under pressure. But I gotta stop doing that. It's too much.
It is.
It's too much. Mom guilt is enough.
Talk to me about that.
Yeah, let us know
Unpack that one.
Talk about mom guilt.
Yeah, because me and dads don't have like kids. So unpack that one for me, for real. I want to hear about that.
My baby is happy, He is the happiest baby ever. But then I feel like I should give every single part of me to him. When even now, he's not here. He's with his dad. He's asleep. He's happy. But even now, I feel like I need to be there. I'm missing out. I didn't put him in the bed. I feel bad. It's like he's with his dad. He's fine. Everything is cool. I'm there every day. But I feel like I need to be there. But at the same time, I have to live in this moment. I'm having girls' time. This is good time for me.
Right.
I need to be out. I need to be social.
Right.
It's the mom guilt is real.
Damn.
It's real.
I can only imagine what that's like because I know, like, I got 2 bonus babies. So my boyfriend got 2 3-year-olds that I love to death. But like, I work from home, so a lot of times, like, Kennedy came to me today and was just like, "Are you still doing work?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I gotta work all day." And she was like, "But I just want you to play with me." And I was just like, damn, like, it's already COVID. They already can't, like, go, like their dad can't just, like, take them to Chuck E. Cheese or, give them something to do with all this energy and time. And then I know they drive him crazy because they 2 3-year-olds and they just rambunctious. And I can't really help him a lot So I can like understand it to a certain extent, but they're needy and they're like 3, so I can only imagine. Yes,
So cute.
girl, yes, I love them to death, and I like playing with them. Like,
So cute.
I would much rather be playing with them than sitting on that laptop. I'm not gonna hold you. I really would.
I'll be working and hear him cry.
Yeah.
And I want to stop everything I'm doing. I want to hang up. Bye, y'all. I'm done. I'm done working.
Yeah.
That's it. But I can't do that.
Yeah, that's so beautiful though.
Yeah.
Like that's a beautiful like level of love.
It is.
And it's only gonna get worse. I hate to say that
It is.
because he don't grow and he
I
go,
know.
you know.
He gonna need me. He gonna want my attention. He just gonna want to get in everything. I want to stop working. Just for him. I just like hit the lottery or something, so I don't have to ever work.
Well, we gonna figure it out. 'Cause I'm
Right.
trying not to work too.
Okay, so I got a bunch of shit on my plate, but some of them is just like one of them is like humbling myself for other people, like feeling like if I talk about my accomplishments, it might make them feel some type of way. I guess just not trusting people for support. I guess that's what I really should have put, but excessive spending.
Let me put that down.
I just love buying things. And I just moved into a new house. I just want to buy a whole bunch of shit to just make it look pretty. But I got dreams that I need to invest in. And so I have to prioritize every dollar. And I need to put the work into budgeting, setting goals for my money, just like I set goals for myself. And all of that. So the excessive spending. And I'm gonna get y'all one more. Ooh, acting like I want to talk when I don't. My phone, like being an attorney, my phone rings a lot already, and then you got people who want to call you with they shit. Then you just got other people who just want to pop up and come over. Then you got other people, and it's just like that's great because I love y'all and like. In the past, that's what I've been able to do. But now my life has changed and I can't keep up with y'all and keep up with the new goals, the new pressure, the new everything that my life has become. And so sometimes I really want to sit there and not talk or whatever. But then I answer the phone anyway, or you know what I mean? And so just acting like I want to talk when I don't. I just need to stop doing that because it really blows me like, bro, I really just sat 30 minutes on the phone with this person. We didn't talk about shit, which is refreshing sometimes. But when I'm trying to like decompress, I need to know how to draw my boundaries with that. So I put that on my plate. I'm about to stop acting like I want to talk to motherfuckers on the phone.
So
Please put it in the text.
Oh my God, yes. So that's so crazy. I'm actually about to put that on my plate too. Becoming a therapist, like full time, specifically, like providing one-on-one therapy, smacked me into that faster than I ever knew. So I didn't realize how much time and effort and energy I was giving people until it was my job to sit and talk to a person and absorb their energy for an hour. And if I do it 7 times in a day, listen, sis, I don't care what your man is doing. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with you. I cannot take on anything else. Like, it be the smallest stuff. I cannot call and talk to you about what's going on social media. I cannot call and talk to you about that project that we got planned in a couple months. I can't do it right now.
Yeah.
Like, that meeting now it can't be on Tuesdays anymore. It got to be on Saturday. Because my brain can't even deal with it. So, like, I got to a point now that with my friends, I've been trying to like put in boundaries as far as like, you have to ask me first. And if I say like I can't accept it right now, you got to be okay with me not hearing whatever your drama is.
Yeah.
And if you can't, I love you, but I can't.
Yeah.
Like, and that's just what it is. So I love that.
Yeah. So these are our plates. I really think it would just be good for everybody to sit down and get you a plate. These came from the dollar store. They really not that much. So it's just a little bit to invest in your mental health and just do something that symbolizes you letting go. Some people burn things. Some people break things. Some people scream. Some people smash things. There's a whole business around being able to just smash shit up for stress reasons. Box, exercise, whatever it is you do. But I want to see y'all do this busted challenge. We're going to make a real cool video after this doing it. And I want y'all to do it too. But I just think this is something that we can do to invest in ourselves and help each other and get out a little rage. Because 2020 was a bitch. Let's drag her. That was my commercial for the busted challenge.
I see. Let's drag her. We're going to definitely edit that right on out just for her. So yeah, I agree. Like when Missy said it, I thought this was a great idea because a lot of times, like symbolizing things does let you like let things go. And let's be honest, how often are you able to pick up a glass object and throw it on the ground? Like that is a level of energy that you don't get out ever. Like even when you break it on accident, so it's more like a drop. So you like. You're not throwing it.
And having a good excuse to do it.
Absolutely. So I'm really excited about this, and I think it's going to be great. So, what do you think, DJ? You ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready to let it go. 2021 is going to be great.
You a new mom. I know you can't wait to smash some shit.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait.
So, is this in the episode?
It's about to be, yeah. Oh, well, I was going to say one thing. What is today's date?
The 13th?
The 14th. And yeah, but y'all won't really see it before, so I'll say it now. So, last thing is that the Midas Touch. So, at every show, we pick a person that we think is basically everything that they touch turns to gold. And we kind of highlight them. So, we've actually already highlighted this person kind of in our little testing episodes. But, I just want to do it again. I think that Kamala Harris needs to be our Midas Touch person. And you said today is the 14th? 7 days? 7 days from today. So we actually will be live that night. 7 days from today. The first black woman vice president inaugurated into our country.
Okay.
So let's just be clear.
I'm getting chills just hearing that.
Don't let the bullshit that happened at the Capitol fool you on what's going on. The world is changing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is.
Steps are happening.
Mm-hmm.
It's slow, but it's not. If you think about it, like the civil rights movement was how long ago? Like it wasn't that long ago.
It was 60
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah, like that's nothing. Like literally people are still alive who went to segregated schools. And you know what I'm saying? Like, so this is happening in one lifetime. Like things are changing. Yes, we had our first black president, which was amazing. And now we got a black woman in there. Black
vice president.
Yes. Because we
Yes.
have to take that out. Cause
That's dope.
huge too. Like that's huge. She's not black and white.
Listen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
She is two minorities. Like that's
She's triple minority.
Triple, you're right. She's putting on for so many. She went to an HBCU. She is part of a Divine Nine organization. Like there's so many.
She's
things.
in the fabric. Don't let them.
Like
Listen. Is she perfect? Probably not to most of us.
No, but
No politician is. But let me tell you something. This woman is the closest to our fabric that we've had in the White House in an official capacity. So, like, she went to our schools. She's in our sororities. Like, come on, y'all.
It is what it is. And no, she's not perfect, but there's also an entire conversation about what it looks like being a black person navigating politics and law and things like that.
Uncharted territory for real.
And and decisions that needed to be made or were forced to be made that we don't even know. Like it's so many backhanded. Like I don't want to hear it. Let's just do a long story short.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit what you mad about. Sis is in the motherfucking White House. And like I remember when after the days of bullshit, when we finally became official, I was in the car mom and I just started crying because somebody would look like me sitting in the White House. That means we on our way.
Right.
Period.
Right.
That's all that means. Like
Representation.
Yep.
that means in what?
We
10
did
years.
that.
It matters.
10 years, one of us could be sitting there
Yep.
as president.
Yep.
I'm 32 years old. I see somebody like me.
Yep.
Finally doing these
have
types of
opportunity.
things.
Yeah.
It's great.
I just want to make sure before we get to criticizing, before we get into all of our extra stuff that we do to our black women for no damn reason, I just want to make it clear that everything sis touches turns to gold. And if
Yes.
you didn't know, check her new job description.
Period.
I like that is.
That's all I got. Like,
Oh, last thing. So y'all, I'm entering a contest to be on the cover of Inked magazine. So this is a magazine, you know, they put models on the cover who have tattoos. If y'all don't know, I'm tatted out a big. I got a lot of tattoos. Y'all know I'm a plus size model. I'm black. And I'm a lawyer. So it's a whole lot of things going on. A lot of representation that needs to be on the cover of this magazine. Now, I want y'all to go look because voting starts in a few days, but I want y'all to go look and just look and see why you think it's important that I should be on the cover of this magazine. Okay? They ain't had nobody like me before.
At all.
Put me on the cover.
I
need y'all support. Y'all need my representation. Let's get it.
Let's
I
go.
love it. Yeah, you did good.
I was nervous about that, y'all.
She's
So
been very nervous about that spiel right there.
But you did that.
She been talking all damn episode. Like, but that spiel right there was the thing.
heart beating on my chest.
We
Okay.
talked about it days ago. Like, she been practicing everything.
But that was
makes no
it.
sense.
That was it.
That was it.
Okay, well, thank you. Hopefully, you can edit that out and I can just keep reposting that.
That's gonna have to be it right there.
Thank y'all so much. So,
Anybody got anything else they want to say? Any last words at all?
That's
Much
just
Taylor,
2020.
you got any words you want to say over there? What's on your plate? You want to tell us one thing on your plate?
I don't feel like it. Versus, I'm really exhausted and truly do not feel good mentally.
so what does
What does
that
that
mean?
mean?
So I've been saying I don't feel like it,
Mm-hmm.
and I just feel that I'm not ready mentally to do
Mm-hmm.
It's deeper than that.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of saying I'm tired, I'm looking at it in a new perspective of I just can't do it right.
It's not my
Yeah.
time. It's
Yeah.
not time for that.
Yeah, I like
I
that.
like that.
Yeah, right time, right place. I'm here for
I
it.
like that a lot.
Yeah, because that matters. Like,
Hell yeah.
Because you can get blessed with the right thing at the wrong time and blow it.
And
You can.
because you can't be honest with yourself.
Yep,
not
because
ready
you
for
never
it.
should have took it.
Or because you don't feel deserving of more opportunities.
Because you're an imposter. Get that
Yep,
imposter syndrome
yep,
together.
yep.
And get that imposter
It
syndrome.
get deep on this show. I'm trying to tell you the layers to this shit.
And it's like, get that imposter syndrome together. Yes. You know what? I'm actually, real quick, I do want to announce one thing that I am starting for Cheers to Life is I am going to start, I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to call them, but I'm going to say probably like workshops, discussion groups. Once a month, we will highlight different topics. I think we're going to do imposter syndrome first. And so we'll just kind of get together. It'll probably be about 20 of us virtually. And we'll just talk. It's not going to be me rattling off what's, in the book. Because, well, my clients know this, but you guys don't. I don't really ever talk about what's in the book. So I probably need to go read it and catch up on some stuff. But, we're just going to kind of talk openly and like really digest it. And I just kind of want to create a space because therapy it has a lot of barriers and a lot of people can't get it for different reasons. So I'm just trying to create more spaces to express. So
That's dope.
I will definitely post it on Golden Girls page so you guys can participate.
Yes.
Yay! This was a great
It
episode.
was.
All right. No last words, DJ, at all.
I thank y'all for having me.
Thank you so much for coming.
I'm loving my Golden Girl experience. So
Great. It's just so you know, it's not like us having you anymore. You're on this bitch.
Thanks for having me, girl. You
You
on.
in this bitch.
You know, I appreciate the opportunity.
Yes.
Absolutely. Wait till we start traveling.
Yes, and I can't wait to see how DJ like grows. It just gets more comfortable with talking because
I want to tell y'all about Atlanta. We can tell them.
we did. We're gonna post some pictures. But let me tell y'all, DJ is so dope. She just she's introvert, and we run our mouth too much. So,
She is. She don't know. Like,
yeah, but we don't get together. Sis is a whole like she watch anime, and she just got so many interesting things going on. New mom, getting a new house. She's married. Like
Don't get me
sis.
started on that.
Oh, and the puppies.
Like, yes. Don't get me started.
Listen, she raising kids, puppies, shit.
everything. I ain't raising
listen.
my plants. My plants die. She
So that's what I'm saying. DJ got a lot to offer, so we gonna open her up.
Absolutely.
I had to do her makeup today, and I'm telling her what I have to do next time she come.
I feel so cute right now.
So I want to thank you guys so much for coming. We had a great time here at Golden Girls Podcast. Thank you, Missy, so much for always being wonderful and amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you, DJ, for signing off to this opportunity. You can catch us on Sundays. Our show will drop. You can catch us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, everywhere that you watch your podcast. Also follow us on YouTube, Golden Girls Podcast, and you'll get everything that we always need. So I just want to thank you guys for being our friends tonight, and we'll see you later.
Bye.
Oh, yeah.
Period.